Hey y'all, it's Roy Cruz, and you're watching NHL on EA Sports. And this time, the new season appears. It's NHL Game of the Night on Son of Beast.
Hello everybody, I'm Son of Beast, and I'm Terry Crews. Welcome to another NHL Game of the Night on EA Sports. This next matchup is we've got a great matches to take in the Central game. As the time goes by, it's the Edmonton Oilers taking on against the Minnesota Wilds at the XL Energy Arena. This part of the game was a little bit tighter than experienced it before. With the Wilds, without playing in the postseason, they missed their last postseason as they were out of the playoffs and already finished their season. But this time, will the Wild get back into the postseason and do it again? There's only one way to find out after the regular season completion. And right now, as we start with the lineups here for the Edmonton Oilers, the head coach for the Oilers is Chris Nobalch, and the starting goaltender is Stuart Skinner. Here the rest of it as we have the Edmonton Oilers to start things over. We have is Connor McDavid. The Wheels has picked up on his way to have a good time range effort to do some more on his better effort in range than that. When his Wheels picks up with his stick, he has more elite skating to pick up in vision. Next is Leon Draisaitl. He has a one-time T ability with a one-T shot he has to make to pick up. The better range is simple, but it may not be anyone to try to peek over the skill line. Van Zach Hyman in close quarters is picked up in a close shooting range on his better attacking effort, but he has done more. Then Evan Bouchard with the thunderclap. It's a really slap shot for the point, and he has done for better takes than that. You might have to see what he can do to give him some good thunderclap to have a sound on the slap shot range. Then the superstar player is Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, the third eye ability, with Matthias Ekholm with the send it pass on a great long shooting, then Jeff Skinner with a great closing quarters and make it snappy ability, and finally is Darnell Nurse, a true length great hitter and going in reverse. Now let's meet the Minnesota Wild, as the Wild's head coach is John Hintz, and a starting goaltender is Marc-Andre Fleury and Philip Gustafsson. But Gustafsson will be the starting lineup for the Minnesota Wilds. Here, only one player, as Kirill Kaprizov has a make it snappy ability. He has a great snapshot in stride. He might have his own taking technique effort, but it's just going to be a hard way to try to pick things out. He's along with the superstar players with Jonas Rodin. He has a shutdown and Illy rush defending with Matt Zuccarello on a third eye ability. And Matthew Boldy, he had a closing quarter range. He has a great in close shooting going, but he may not be hard enough to try to take him in. Then Brock Faber. Faber is one of the elite edges to great agility and direction changes. Then Joel Eriksson Ek, a tape-to-tape feed on the passing within the vision. Then it's Marc-Andre Fleury. It's all for nothing. He had a great poke checking on his way down. He also has a contortionist and the Energizer. He has been picking up a desperation saves boost to team energy to pick up and gain loud. Last but not least, we have is Frederick Guerrero, an all-alone great breakaway finish. He has done for more, but it may not be anybody that tries to do the effort. That's it for the starting lineups. Now it's time to send you down to Minnesota. The next commentaries I have is All You Calling for One. It's me, Phone 4, and he's along with the other two. As right now, he's here with Ballpoint Pen and his center ice. We've got a great ones to have a takeover. And this time, I'm sending it over to Roy Cruz again for this one. And we'll see you all back later for the post-game show. See you all later, everyone. Let the games begin for the game of the night. It's another night here at Minnesota at St. Paul. I'm Meatfoot, and I'm here with Ballpoint Pen, and the center ice is Roy Cruz. This is NHL Hockey Game of the Night on EA Sports. Bucks in between of Edmonton and in alternate colors of Minnesota, yellow and green. Let the game begin at XL Energy Center. The starting of the group we have is Skinner. He has it across right around the net to Connor McDavid. He has that pass again to Muchoa. Muchoa pass over now finds the inward again to Jaime. Jaime pass. This is over to Ekholm. Ekholm starts things over to Jaime as he will have to try to make a reset. Matt Zuccarello has his puck in control right toward the wing. The rebound picks up by Jaime. He has that one slipping in. Now he's entering in the zone. The fire around the net to Skinner. Skinner lost the effort, and Skinner will try to hold on, and he's unable to clear it up and out. So far, we have a predictable matchups right in between. There's a lot of great matchups right in between the Minnesota Wilds against the Edmonton Oilers, but there's one problem. Minnesota Wilds haven't been able to play their last postseason since they've already missed it, and they haven't been able to play it back in. Yeah, they really are not so well. Keeping playing this one is just harder than it gets. But they don't really play it often. They've really been whacked out, and they have no idea how this one really had fun turned out. They have been doing so well, now they get the point. Now they really are not letting them just go over it again, because how that happens, and they really are just trying to let them show up. They didn't really figure we're going to try to make it to the postseason until this happened. Now this needs to be done here if there's one way to get right through it. Marc-Andre Fleury stops the puck, and with only 18:31 to go in the first period, we'll get ready for the next faceoff. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins wins the faceoff as Nurse will send it over to Dermott. Dermott finds the pass over to Nugent-Hopkins, and he has it again to Dermott. Dermott went down, and this one goes back to Nugent-Hopkins. Playing it back and over again. This is the Edmonton Oilers. Dermott, turn away. His shot's blocked. Bowden now sends it over to get it Trenton. Trenton loses it. Nugent-Hopkins finds again our Henrique. The rebound puts in for Guru. Guru. Pass broken up. Edmonton almost have their chance inbounding. He passed it right to Nugent-Hopkins. He finds Henrique. Henrique fires his shot. This one's off the leg, and he goes back again to Bowden. Here's Trenton, and he's right toward the wing. Trying to find the effort. Kind of motion. This one is blocked up in the shot. Pass it again to Ekholm. Here's another one to Ryan. Dumps the puck along the wing. Minnesota has their puck inbounding. Now it's rebounded again to Trenton. Trenton keeps the pass to Gudero. Gudero lost that pass. Trying to battle along the boards. Matthias Ekholm will have his own chance. The fire deep pass to Perry. Perry. Give and go look. Transfer Ekholm. Yarmark rebounds it, and it's stopped by Marc-Andre Fleury. Great chance here, but no chance on the pickup play for the rebound to have it dished in. Now they're ready to do some more with the face-off. It is no score in Minnesota. As right now, Connor David wins the face-off. Here's Kulak. Let's send off to Emerson. Emerson gives to Skinner. Skinner pass, broken up. Here's Spurgeon. Spurgeon finding again to Rosie, and here's another one to Kaprizov. Off to Zuccarello. He makes a hit. No penalty on Edmonton. Zuccarello in the corner. This one will give a stop from Skinner, and right from the corner of the post to stop the play with 16:46 to go. Yeah, there's one way it's going to change out. You know, really doesn't happen the way anybody's idea. What does that consider it if there is a chance here for Skinner to make the save? This needs to be more. Tight conquest. It's not really what their day is all about. This is what they need to do if they're going to need to try to get through it. No offside for the Edmonton Oilers. They will have to fire it around the net. And here's McDavid. McDavid finds again to Kulak, and he has it again to Skinner. Keeping the play alive to McDavid. Off to Emerson. One-timer. Skinner shot. Nice stop made by Marc-Andre Fleury. He got a great look at that save out there. It seemed to be all in courtesy motion. If he doesn't have the right timing, then he's going to have to try to get over this as soon as he can. The officials game set, ready to take the next face-off. Still no score in this game in Minnesota as they're trying to see if there is a goal for the face-off win. Ekholm takes that, rebounds it. Here's Bakulsin. Can't hold on to the play. Off to Draisaitl. On a shot's blocked up by Brodin. Here's Rosie. On a shot chance. Pass it over to Spurgeon. Spurgeon finding again to Kaprizov. Kaprizov shot stopped by Skinner. And now it's Bouchard with a chance in wing. That pass play broken up. Puck still alive as no icing has been played in between both teams. Now he finds Kaprizov. Kaprizov right toward the wing. Also this way down. He bites for the board. And this one will try to get a rebound back. Here's Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. He'll send it over again to Ekholm. Ekholm trying to watch his way down. And he now finds Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Backhander. Clutch! And that glove catch puts it in for Marc-Andre Fleury to stop the play with nearing the 15-minute mark. Now they're set as they're taking the next face-off in between Edmonton and Minnesota. As the win will put it in for Minnesota, here's Enrique's shot. Big save on a goaltender. The Wilds are back in the offense as they're picking up one. Big stop play. This one will rebound it for Johansson. Oh, he just had that one battling down, and we have a penalty on delay of the game. That's going to be on turn.
Edmonton number 24, 2 minutes for delay of the game.
Sailing back. Yeah, that didn't really think he was going to let that one get over this, but I thought he was going to have to delay that game and then send that puck out of play. I don't know what's going to change in that gap. That's not going to do really well. I mean, can't let that happen again. Edmonton Oilers with their first penalty kill. Minnesota Wilds will start their first power play advantage with the 15-minute mark. As right now the puck just comes out, and the win will put it in for the Edmonton Oilers.
Penalty on Edmonton, number 24, Travis Dermott, 2 minutes for delay of the game. Time penalty, 15:01 remaining in the first period. That's 2-minute penalty for Edmonton, Travis Dermott for delay of the game. Time penalty, 15:01 remaining. For the Wilds are on the power play.
1:43 left to go for the power play for the Minnesota Wilds as they're trying to pick up another one. And the win will put it in for Minnesota. Here's Faber. Wilds are back in the offense. Here's Matt Zuccarello. The glove save by Skinner. Emerson is right toward it. There's a big hit, and power play's over.
Minnesota, number 36, 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Nuh-uh. That's why you don't play it like this. That cross-checking is going to give this on a warp time for the Edmonton Oilers to pick up their real own rebound. This is not going to happen now. Now, this is a 4-on-4 play. Now they don't like it at all. Penalty kill is on Minnesota, as now this will be a 4-on-4 to end this here. As Nurse will win the face-off, here's Yamar. Gulag.
Minnesota penalty, number 36, Matt Zuccarello, 2 minutes for cross-checking. Time and penalty, 14:32 remaining in the first period. It's 2-minute penalty for Minnesota, number 36, Matt Zuccarello, for cross-checking. Time and penalty, 14:32 remaining. Both teams on a given string for a 4-on-4.
Now you're looking for another chance to find out if there is a goal or a take. And the win will put it in for McDavid. Here's another one to Emerson. Emerson sidesteps it. Off and a nice save by the goaltender. Draisaitl wins the face. Goes right over. Back to Connor McDavid. Sidesteps it across. Faber takes it over. He sails it out. Darnell Nurse will have his own possession. He has to begin with McDavid. McDavid flings from corner. Looks it over to Darnell Nurse. That's the pass again to Emerson. Emerson shoots it. That one went off the wall and it goes back to Nurse. Nurse tries to take the handle of it. Nurse finds Emerson. Back to Nurse. He looks back to Emerson. Trying to go for a territory to Draisaitl. A nice play puts in for Marc-Andre Fleury. He's having a pretty good use of it. And that skill was really just making it really a hard and difficulty. This range is going to happen. Joe Hanson makes the goal. We got a first goal for the Warriors. Didn't let that play happen. Now we're going to put it away with our over. And here's what happens. This one is going to give a catch over right passing over to Skinner. This one is really way over to win the time. Now that one is going to make it a power play and effort. This one is going to take a nice effort to make the goal and to make a touch. That's going to happen. There it is, the first goal. And this one's going to fly it off. Now they have their own lead. They're going to need to see what they can definitely do to keep this going. As the wheel put it in for the Edmonton Oilers, here's Bouchard. Bouchard has his own chance. He has it again to Echo. As the power play resumes, here's another one to
He's assisted by number 28, Liam Ogren.
Looks to pass.
And
It's
by
stolen
number
by
7,
Ogren.
Ralph Faber.
Broken
Time
up.
of the goal, 6:49 remaining in the first period.
Pass it again.
It's Marcus Johansson with the goal, assisted by Ogren and Faber in the first period. At the time, 6:49.
Lots of time left in this period, but there was no question of how this is happening with the Minnesota to try to tumble down on the Oilers. There was one chance on the opportunity play, but there's not even totally a lot of evidence to try to figure out how they have their physical contact to put on defenders. Yeah, they're definitely doing so many other applications, and they're not really sure how are they done that. They really have no idea how they're going to make that setup there go for the change. This one's really going to let them against someone go flying by over it. And now they really have no idea how they're going to get there. This one is going to let them score big. And this one is going to let them try to whiffle it over and try to make a whisk out of it. This is really too much of it. And they really are not letting him just try to pick enough space here for that. This is what happens, why the questionnaire is going to let them go right and persist it. Just need to be going here right there, gentlemen. Here's Nurse a chance again to head pull. I pass down to Nurse again, and he will have to give it to Arvidsson. Arvidsson to Ekblom. Ekblom shoots it. Glove saved by Fleury. Nearing the midway mark of the period. 1-0 is where we sat. And a chance now, as we are sending it over, I will have Kirill Kaprizov to send things over. How he has done. And it's over to you, Roy. What do you think of this, how it happened? Thanks, phone. And I was learning that Kirill Kaprizov is doing so well with the wheels on the opposite just to cover the run. We're seeing things going in between, and there is one way to have that one particular on the motion rate. He's really excited right now, but there is one way to have another change-off, as he might have another good chance opportunity with the goal. But I say all for nothing, it's going to be Marc-Andre Fleury. It's going to be one change-off, and there you have it, a lot of in common to get right into the zone. It's a great attacker, it's great on the opportunity string. The same thing for Connor McDavid, and he's really all into effort. Also, he's trying to see if there is a great opportunity change, and we'll find out if there is more. Back to you guys. Alright, thank you very much, Sir Roy. This one is certainly me getting it close. Stopped by Fleury. 11:10 to go in the first period. Still 1-0 game. Now they're set, ready to take the next face-off. McDavid wins the face-off. Here's that goal. Blocked a shot. Rebounded by Skinner. Has it found to Bouchard. Hyman is right toward the wing. In middle to Echo. And it's Spurgeon taking the puck. Oilers still out of possession. Right to Hyman's broken up. Chance in rebound. This one will sail out. And icing will be on Minnesota with only 10:43 to go. Now they're set. As right now the next faceoff will pick up in for Minnesota or Edmonton. And as Eriksson Ek wins the faceoff, here's Boldy. Boldy's right toward the wing. He sprints down. Passes Johansson. And over the shot. Trying to pick up a rebound. This one is broken up and back to Ekholm. This one is really letting him just go for some flying tackles. They need somebody else to pick up their saves. This is inbounding. They need to do some a lot bigger way than that. They have no room. This needs to be done correctly. Wow, down it goes. That is a big part in the play in Downey. Chance for Nugent Hopkins on his way. Saved by Marc-Andre Fleury. Back to Ryan Nugent Hopkins. He will send it again to Brody. Brown finds Henrique. Rings off the pipe. That is off the goalpost, and this stays out. Finding Dermott. Here's another one to Ekholm, and he has it again to Ryan Nugent Hopkins. Backhander makes a stop save by Marc-Andre Fleury. Keeps the play in motion. Dermott shot. For deflection. This one stays out of the way, and it's back to Broden. Minnesota back into the wing. Brings it again to Gurdura. Here's another one that throws in. And it's poked out in the corner right by the wall as Foligno finds it again to Gurdura. And this one is chopped up. Back to Henrique. Here's another one to Brown. Brown fired around the net. He went after him. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins back to Dermott. Looking. Back to Nugent-Hopkins. Keep the puck in forward. Henrique is blocked up at Gudero. Edmonton are back in the offense. Nurse in a wild zone. Here's another chance. Dermott. Chance of play. Saved by Marc-Andre Fleury. Looks again to Nurse. Tries to go for two. Denied it. Score! Henrique with this rebound. We are now tied. This one was the rebounding pickup play action. Henrique had this one to make the good effort go in. Now I was sure that this one is off the pad, but here's the cut. That's what Henrique is trying to let that one get into his own rebound. He's not really happening enough, but that one was really way on the struggle. This one is putting it back in, and now he got a good looking to have him tie it up. Minnesota and Edmonton are tied with 1. No score chance for the lead, but this one was turned to be close game. As I told you, wins the faceoff. Here's Rossi. Back to Zuccarello. And a chance back again to Edmonton Oilers. Here's Kulak. The Kulak pass again over into Perry. Perry will sidestep it. Trying to go right to Emerson. Emerson to Kulak. Kulak. Emerson fires it. This one's blocked. And that's rebounded by Rossi. The Wilds are back in the offense zone. Oh, that's a little big kick here. And now it's back to Emerson.
Edmonton goal. His 19th goal of the season, scored by number 19, Adam Henrique. He's assisted by number 24, Travis Dermott. And by number 25, Darnell Nurse. Down to the goal, 11-10 remaining in the first period. As Adam Henrique with the goal, assisted by Dermott and Nurse. In the first period, at the time, 11-10.
Off and ready for another one. As now, Draisaitl wins the faceoff. Here's a chance now to Arvidsson. Arvidsson shot off the blocker again by Marc-Andre Fleury. Watching that play, and this will turn into offside. Draisaitl wins the faceoff, and here's a chance now to Bokulzin. Bokulzin passes along the wall, and this will find again to Kula. A chance play, rebounded by Zuccarello. Zuccarello is right toward the wall. Anderson trying to handle it on. Clock, come and play. Stopped by Marc-Andre Fleury with 7:34 to go in the first period. This one was really way on his wicket on his shot. Better able is, it's not really an easy way to determine yourself. If you don't have the right to join due to judgment, you've got to get some better effort. This needs to be going here closely to get it done from here. There is no opportunity way of how they're going to let that happen with the defense, but this needs to be going here close. They will have to reset it up here for the Edmonton Oilers as this one will sail out of the zone. Back to Nurse. Now it's back to Draisaitl. Edmonton Oilers back again to Arvidsson. Arvidsson got tripped up, and Johansson picks up his own rebound. Good play on the opportunity range. Now Darnell Nurse will have his own chance. Dermott tries his team again, and will now try to have a pass again to Hyman. Hyman passes Skinner. Skinner for the backhander. An easy save picked up by Marc-Andre Fleury. Johansson's right toward the wing. Nurse on him. Looks his way down. Shot saved by Skinner. This one gives it back again to Nurse. Running his way down is McDavid. McDavid. He goes with it. Now the pass again to McDavid. David fires it. Save on the play by Marc-Andre Fleury. That one is really wicked off this play. I don't see what happened here, but that McDavid is just under pressure. He's rolling it in again. Puck flying out of the zone with 6:09 left. Bouchard, the pass again to Skinner. Yeah, you can see there's a booing chance over here. There is some problem right now for Evan Bouchard. They're really expecting right now. I mean, when he has that puck down, they're really disagreeing right now. There's a lot of fans are happening out there, and they're not going to let that happen. Skinner. Barry trying to watch out for offside, and he'll have to give it back again to Skinner. Here's another one. Bouchard shot, glove save by Marc-Andre Fleury. 5:38 would go in the first period. They will try to stop another one to get to the next face-off. Ryan wins the face-off and now finds again to Kulak. Kulak a pass to Emerson. Emerson shoots it off for deflection. Marc-Andre Fleury gives again to Rosie, and now the Wilds will have their possession. Dumps the puck in zone. Kulak trying to watch out for the man on defender. It's back to Ryan. Ryan stumbled up, rebounded by Emerson. Chance in play with a rebound. That one went right behind the net. And it's back again to Kulak. 5 minutes left in the first period. They'll try to give again to Kulak. And Ryan will have to wait from here as the puck sails out of the zone and escapes. Now Kulak enters the zone. Here's Jean-Marc. Fires. Blocked up. Broken the stick out there. He will have to replace a new one. Yeah, every time it's happened to me, there could be some cheap on this one, but they are just making him too hard to try to let them broken the stick. They really are having a hard time. Now this is what they're causing their problems right now. They have nowhere else to go, but this really needs to let them try to get over this. If they don't have it right, then that might be their own thing, because they don't have a chance to clear it out. That's a problem. They gotta do this again. Here's Kulak. Kulak fires it and score! What a shot! And Oilers have now taken a lead by 1. Looks like this happened with Kulak, and backfire and ranging was right in toward the net. This one was really way off of the net in the range by hitting up during the head. Here's what happened. This is what did make this goal here too hard. Here's a strategy. Here is what causes the defender. And this one just really got wicked out. And Fleury didn't really notice where he was going. So if he didn't find anywhere, then that puck could have been lost out and it could have been right in the net. That one was going to be a hard way to let them do for their single shots. Ogren blocked up. Henrique will start it again to Echo. 4 minutes remaining. Bouchard right toward the wing. And that's broken up. Ogren lost the effort. The Wilds are back in the offense zone in the Oilers territory. Puck in the zone. Recovered by Broden. Broden chopped it up. Great defensive effort to pick up the stoppage. Now
Edmonton goal. His 4th goal of the season, scored by number 27, Brett Kulak.
Hopkins
is assisted by number 10, Derek Ryan. Time of the goal, 15:48 remaining in the first period. That's Brett Kulak with the goal, assisted by Derek Ryan. And in the second period, at the time, 15:48.
Still looking to get a close game here, but there's no chance they can get them back. Off to the next face-off. Minnesota Wilds are trailing by 1. Now next face-off wins, and it's blocked up. Back to Nurse. Oh, what a pad stop by Skinner. He got a great looking, got a great effort. Not really clear, but that one really took the time effort. Off again, Nurse. And Arvidsson trying to save the day. Now Nurse will have a chance again in Dermott. Here's Leon Draisaitl. Sidesteps in. What a save! Back to Eriksson Ek as he picks up another one. Arvidsson lost that one. And as the play continues, listen to the fans roar. Marc-Andre Fleury got a wild save in it and put it up with great chance. Yeah, it is a great effort. And really, sure enough, this one was really keeping it in here at every single digit. I'm going to do really well. but they really are stepping in the flow. Fires it around net. Here's another one to Skinner. Dermott. Hyman. Backhander. Nowhere in. Tries to give it over to get a Dermott. Dermott finds Kulak. Kulak shot off the blocker. Rebound by Skinner. Trying to get the Oilers back in full pressure. Kulak. Got him bounding. Got it in motion. Off the face mask. Faber finds Bolden. And now Johansson with his chance over right toward the wing. He'll dump this puck out of zone. And now Kulak will have his own chance. It's back again to Middleton. Middleton right toward the wing in a slot. It's back to Ryan. Lucio Corello shoots it. Bad save by Skinner. Barry can't get away with him. Now this will get back to Skinner. Skinner slows down. He finds Emerson. Emerson finds Kulak. Kulak to Skinner. Skinner from corner. Off the legs. It's rebounded by Middleton, and now he finds again to Kaprizov. And he goes. Big save by Skinner. Ryan with a chance. Gives again to Yarmark. Down to a final minute in the first period of the game. Back to Bouchard.
1 minute in the first period.
Kulak in trouble. Now the rebound puts in for Yarmark. Kulak with no chance and no deflection given in. And he loses it. 45 seconds left to remain in the first period as they're trying to sprint their way back in. Bouchard rebounds it. And it's back to Brown. He is broken up. Now here's Spurgeon. Mosey. Brown takes the steal. Back to Bouchard. Enrique right toward the wing. Stops it. Looks at Brown. Goes for the shot. Nice blocker made by Marc-Andre Fleury. That one really is letting him just go for some higher takeoffs. That one was really putting in some of the worst. Doesn't really happen what they're going to get. Kulak poked out. And Bouchard will finish here. That ends the first period. 2-1 game. Tight game so far. 1 for Minnesota and 2 for Edmonton. There will be more ahead when we come back after the break. Welcome back to XL Energy Center. We're about to get this thing started for the second period. And off we go. We are off and set in action. As we are getting a good close game in between the Minnesota and for the Edmonton Oilers to have that started. I'll have us send it over to you there, Ballpoint Pen, here for a crazy recap of the first period. Yeah, this is absolutely a crazy first period. And this is what happened now. I mean, that first part of the game was just really not always the easier way to make a change-off. This one is really like off to a set. This one is really spinning things over, and now what they have done is they really are expecting to do it again, and now they really are letting it go off to it, and this attacking range is not letting it just show how it's done. I know they don't really do play for that much. This is what happens here. A lot of face-to-face goals, they really are trying to let them sail it back. Oh boy, that fight? My goodness. This is really letting it just try to let someone get hurt. Now they're going to have to pay it off. And the fight's down. Roden is giving them some energy to try to rough someone up. And that payback is going to hurt someone else. Yeah, they definitely did. And how can they really do it, everybody? Nobody to expect now. This is really making them so as to make the cause of someone to mess on them. Now, this is definitely to be the turn for the worst. As McDavid wins the face-off, here's Bouchard.
Penalty on Edmonton and for Minnesota. 5 minutes for fighting. Number 18 and number 25. Time of penalty. 19:26 remaining in the second period. That's 5 minutes for fighting for Minnesota and Edmonton. Both teams on a penalty. 19:26 remaining. Zach Hyman, and Jonas Broden in the second period.
Oh, nice play. The puck is unable to clear out. Now the puck clears it out. And here's another one to Kaprizov. Right toward the wing. Back to Bouchard. Back to McDavid. And here's another one to Skinner. Skinner. And their team goes offside, and this one will stop in with 18:43. You may not notice of how this happened already, but if you already have seen this playoff of NHL 22, you know that the Wilds have already beaten against the Nashville Predators. This one was happening in game number 6. It was not always the easy way to have it done. But the Oilers haven't been playing against the Wilds since their first time that they have ever been playing it dominantly. What they need to be doing it is now they can try to handle this and go back into team strength. This might need to be the takeoff if they're wanting to do some more. Because that happens, they really are letting him just show them by. They did. I mean, not even always the easy way out they're going to let him do. But sometimes they don't really have anybody open. They really are letting someone get right out of it. And they did not even see how they were going to let them go swivel it in. This one is going to let them try to shoot him over again and then have the right take in a moment. The Edmonton Oilers are back in the offensive zone, and this one will give the pass. Goodrow has that puck over again to Foligno. Foligno, chance, blocked up by Nurse. Dermott gives again to Draisaitl. The deep pass to Arvidsson. Here from the wing, as the puck is still inbounding. Bogosian. That's the puck back again to Goodrow. And a chance back to Foligno. Now rebound pick up here. It's back to Draisaitl. He's on a rush away. Scores! Leon Draisaitl. What a shot. Now they extended to pick up by 2. All alone, breakout effort for Leon Draisaitl. Has no idea what's going to happen with this. And this one is going to let him try to slip over the feet. And now this one got a great look of an unstoppable chain. He was rushing, breaking a chain, beating the goaltender. He had great good. Look at the effort. It's better than it happened. The Oilers wins their face-off, and it goes back to Perry to continue their playing side. And this one will have to give it over again to Yarmark. There's another one to Morrell, and back to Perry. Oh, go for Yarmark! What a pass and a nice save puts up by the goaltender. He's unable to make the goaltender to put a reach. Now it's back to Perry. Here we go to Yarmark. A nice stop play and blocking shade.
Edmonton goal. His 42nd goal of the season, scored by number 29, Leon Draisaitl. He's assisted by number 33, Victor Arvidsson. So with a goal 2:49 remaining in the second period. It's Leon Draisaitl with the goal assisted by Arvidsson in the second period at the time, 2:39.
Lost the effort. And Emerson has a chance back again. And they're trying to make a move. Here's Kulak. The deeping pass zone. Can't hold on to the effort. And he just loses control. Emerson's recovers in. It's back to McDavid. Here's Skinner. Toward the wing. Unable to defend it. He's right around net. Back to Arvidsson. Now the pass. Bouchard. Thunderclap it. And Fleury stops the puck. 16 minutes to remain in the second period, as we haven't passed the 15-minute mark in the second period. Now they're ready to do for another face-off. 3-1 to score, Edmonton by 2. And the win will put it in for the Millstone of the Minnesota. Here's Kaprizov shot. Fires it, and this one goes for the rebound. And the takeover back to Matthias Ekholm. Here's the takedown to Henrique. And Brown sidesteps it. Bench stop on a blocker by Marc-Andre Fleury as the puck sends into the netting. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins wins the faceoff and is back to Bouchard. Back to Ekholm, and the team goes offside. Puck is out of the escape zone. Did not go past before the blue line. Minnesota wins the faceoff, and here's Fowler. Fowler finds Kaprizov. Down a shot. What a save by Skinner. The rebound puts it in again to Henrique. Here's a deep zone to Echo. Echo sidesteps it. Big save by Fleury. And it's right over again to Nugent Hopkins. Here's Bouchard. Bouchard play. Oh, he goes down. And back to Faber. This one was really like making this one a tight change. I don't see what's the problem with this, but this is really like letting him just show up. There's nowhere by. There's never really is going to happen. Now this is really definitely making him change off everything. Enrique finds the nurse. There's shot glove saved by Fleury. Past the 15-minute mark in the second period. Trying to look for another goal. Still a lot of time left in this period. Minnesota trails by 2 as they're trying to get their next answer in. If they get their next goal to blind it up. And here's another one, Dermott. Nurse. Off to Bakose. Looks again to Draisaitl. And it's broken up. Boldy has it recovered. Throw it away. Can't hold on to the effort. And he will have to give it back again to Eriksson Ek. Eriksson Ek shoots it. Blocked. Rebounded. Right toward the net. Draisaitl is right toward him behind his cage. And now this one gives it over. Now finding Robertson. Robertson finds it deep around the net. Minnesota back the arrow away. Eriksson Ek finds Boldy. Boldy right sort of way. Move around it. And he got tripped up. Nothing penalized for Edmonton. Off the fighter. And he just made that one. A good time effort. And another stop on a goaltender. And here's a chance. Johansson shot score! 2 goals in a beauty. We're down by 1. Now the old man, Johansson was stepping into the play this so long. Gotta have some hard hits. Give it a go. Yeah, and there is a broken up fight here for the Edmonton Oilers. And why are you not with Johansson? You just not let one sneaking in. There is a little bit of skip dish. He just had that when we go in his right skedaddle. And right over in toward the back, trying to get past the skinner. Now here's what's going to happen there. They're really letting him just go chase down with the Flyers. Wild to down by 1. Connor McDavid seemed trying to show it up. Now McDavid wins the faceoff, and here's a changeoff back to Hyman. Hyman is right toward the wings. He will fire over the net. Here's a chance now. Back to Kula. Off to McDavid. Back in. There's blocked. Puck stays alive.
Johansson.
Oh, here comes the chance.
Assisted by number
Good save by Skinner.
Who's nothing
And this one get back to Kula.
Time of the goal. 6:14 remaining
Puck
in the
sails
second
on his
period.
own.
It's
Now
Marcus
finds
Johansson with the goal, assisted by
Father,
Chris
right to the
Jurgenov.
wing.
And the second
Pass
at
that
the
pass.
time.
And a stop made
6:14.
by Skinner. McDavid on him. Here's a chance and a rebound. Now it's back the other way to OJ. And broken a stick lift. It's back to Skinner. Here's a now chance to Hyman. Here's McDavid. McDavid in trouble. Now it's back to Faber. Faber finds Kaprizov. Kaprizov moving into Zuccarello. On a chance and effort to tie the game is denied by Skinner. Now it rolls over again to Ekholm. A dish off pass to McDavid. Here's McDavid. Good poke check here for the Minnesota team to disrupt the play. This is inbounding. This is what they need to do. They've got to get this one here covered up. Here's Kaprizov right toward the wing. Off to Brodin. Brodin chance. Chop the play it up. And it's Bouchard with his own rebound. Back to Nugent Hopkins. Hopkins to devoid of spill. Brown scores! Connor Brown has got it again. And they now put it back up by 2. I love the dish off anyway, but that one was given it to Nugent Hopkins. He got a good dish off again to Connor Brown. This one was an odd man rush. A little bit of playoff and broken hand. That one has really have gotten it through. I was sure enough that really made this one here a great change. Now that one is putting up a nice effort to make it in. Now what they gotta do? Well, you're just gonna need to see where they can try to like mess that up. If there's any change up here. As McDavid wins the face-off, here's another chance for Nurse. 12:05 left to go in the second period. And the rebound puts up and in for Birdman. Coulson now has it again to Nurse. Arvidsson finds again to Draisaitl. Draisaitl to Nurse. Nurse fires. And that will remain an easy save by Marc-Andre Fleury with 11:52 to go. Edmonton Oilers still keeping an eye on the track. They wanted to get back in the postseason. They've never been out in the postseason for many years. This was their best chance here since 2018 was the last part of it that they have ever been accommodated for, since they haven't just made their way to the playoffs, since they haven't missed any postseasons. They are always a good team. But this one might be for Minnesota if they are trying to get back in the race and bounding. Here's Dermott.
Edmonton goal. His fifth goal of the season, scored by number 28, Connor Brown. He's assisted by number 93, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. And by number 2, Evan Bouchard. Time of the goal, 7:48 remaining in the second period. That's Connor Brown with the goal, assisted by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and Evan Bouchard in the second period. At the time, 7:48.
To Fleury, and now here's Rosie. And at home, trying to watch their team all offside. They give it go to Bouchard. Bouchard shoots, score! Wow! How did Bouchard get that goal? Yeah, they are just definitely booing here. Watch what happened to Bouchard. He just made this one sidestepping in. This is what the power ranging is in. And this one was given a little sidestep to give us some good action. The opportunity is a better range to have that one in. There is one way, and there's another take. Now we're letting him just go fly by. They're letting him go for our own. Yeah, look out the crowd now. You know that Evan Bouchard was definitely making a good sidestep in most of the attackers. They really are letting that one here get sooner, and they didn't really figure we're going to let them make it do it again.
Edmonton goal. His 19th goal of the season, scored by number 2, Evan Bouchard. It's assisted by number 14, Matthias Ekholm. Time of the goal, 9:01 remaining in the second period. That's Evan Bouchard with the goal, assisted by Matthias Ekholm in the second. At the time, 9:01.
And another goal was released for Edmonton Oilers. Yeah, you know what happens now. Matthias Ekholm, he has been knocking things in. That deflection is called a Kiza. Here's what happened. That one was the tape to tape, and this one was giving it over a tape on a pass and deflected right towards the zone. This one was over and way under it. Now our team is definitely enrolling in silence. They really are over the line. Nugent-Hopkins wins the face-off, and it's now back to Brown. And he goes right down after him, and Johansson trying to go for 3. Watching play, Erickson.
Edmonton goal, his 12th goal of the season, scored by number 14, Matthias Ekholm.
To go in the second
He's assisted by number 2, Evan Bouchard, and by number 19, Adam Henrique. Time of the goal, 9:20 remaining in the second period. It's Matthias Ekholm with the goal, assisted by Bouchard and Henrique in the second. At the time, 9:20.
Opportunity base and bounding. I was really sure that they really are having a hard and difficult way to get right toward the line. But now they've done it so well, they really are letting that one go fly by. The better bounding is the race of car and key successful, and the ranging is just an opportunity site. There's one way in that, and I'll have to find out if there's another takeover if we have another man in range. Back to you. Passes off to Henrique. Who's another one to Ryan Hyman? Hyman finds Henrique. Rebound. Emerson. Locked up. Hyman. Gulag. Here's Nugent-Hopkins. Stopped by Gustafsson. This will replace the goaltender for Marc-Andre Fleury, as Gustafsson will have his chance to play on for his team. Getting ready for the next face-off. It's the Minnesota Wild 6, and the Edmonton Oilers are up by 4, and for 2 for Minnesota. Bouchard. Oh man, they're not letting him go anywhere. He done it again. That's 2 goals in a row for Evan Bouchard. Now I was seeing that hustling in this motion. That one was a C9 to perfection. That one beats the go over to Gustafsson. not really what you're picking it up for. This one was on the tape. This one is really letting him just show off his move. This one is going to let him try to like get back in the flow. You're not going to play it successful way. But when you're doing this is what happened. That causing the defensive effort is putting a mistake here for Minnesota. They're letting it go away, but they're not really handling it off that well. This pressure is putting it back and bad toward the worst. They're not doing it so well. This needs to be done right away. And if one finds again Bouchard, and he will have to try to make a fin off. For 3, this one stopped by Gustafsson with only 9:21 to go. Now a chance now to have the next face-off opportunity. There's a bunch of great scores for Edmonton Oilers. They are up ahead by 5. McDavid wins the face-off. Skinner. Oh, that one's almost
Edmonton goal.
unlucky.
His 20th goal of the season with 2 goals scored by number 2, Evan Bouchard.
Wilds are backing
He's
out
assisted
that
by
shot.
number
That one
14,
easy
Matthias
saves for Skinner.
Ekholm, and by number 97,
This
Connor
shot to
McDavid. Shot with a goal,
Loaded.
10:23 remaining in the second
He's
period.
free.
That's Evan Bouchard with the goal,
Bouchard
assisted
with
by
the rebound.
Ekholm, and Connor McDavid in the second
You can
at the
still
time,
hear the fans.
10:23.
They are still booing, and this one is given overrated. McDavid on a nice chance opportunity for a rebound for Skinner. It's been stopped by Gustafsson. Here's Anderson. Decided to go for McDavid. And there's a save puts up by Gustafsson. And he puts a rush after him. Ogren now will have to give a clear out to Locko. Here's Gutschall. And a shot is stopped made by Skinner. While Coulson loses the effort. Locko with his own rebound. Dermott finds McDavid. Poked up by Faber. Oh, there was a monstrous hit. A little battle collision on center ice. There's nothing that's going to change out. I mean, that is really going to be a hard way to get through it. If you don't have the right chance opportunity, you're going to get bumped out. Now it's back over to Minnesota. Colson. And he went down with a rough hit. New line group with under 8 minutes. Emerson. The pass over. And it's broken up. Here's Kaprizov's chance. And he just went missing. Zuccarello. Shot glove saved by Skinner. Trying to get their team to get back down by 3. But it was a little too hard to get right in toward a motion as they're already been leaving behind. They're down by 4. And the chance is ready. Face-off coming in between Minnesota or Edmonton. Now the win for Minnesota. Here's a shot. Stopped by Skinner. 7:38 left to remain in the second period. A critical draw here in between. We're finding out another face-off win. Another win. Minnesota. And now Emerson will have a take. He passed. Morrell with the buck steal. Off to Eriksson Ek. Here's a dish off. Yalmark takes a buck steal. Here's Perry, another chance here for the Edmonton Oilers. Ryan went down. Perry can't hold on to the effort. Holding right toward the wing. On a shot releasement and stopped by Skinner. 7:13 left to remain in the second period. Now the ready to again. Edmonton Oilers are trying to enter this in, but the Minnesota team are trailing by 5. And a win. Here's a shot. Oh, nice block in the effort. Now McDavid will have a chance. Open feed look. Can't hold on to the effort. Johansson. Ekholm takes it over. Sails all the way back is Skinner. Here's a deep pass to Ekholm. Trying to stay out of the zone, and will have to leave it off. Here's Morrell. The deep pass again to Johansson. Johansson, go for 3. Oh, glove save, makes him save it and booty. The backhander stops it. This one is really way over the line. That's what happened to Johansson. He was almost going to have that goal right away. Bouchard, off the effort. Here's Matthias Ekholm. And back to Hyman. Hyman went down. Here they go. Hyman rush. Oh, what a save by Skinner. And this one will send back over the wall. Palmer shoots. Blocked up. Rebound by Brown. Wild are back in position. Starting again. And Dermott takes that over. 6 minutes to go in the second period as Brown is off again to Enrique. And stopped by Gustafsson with under 6 minutes. Now their team is set and ready for position. Under 6 minutes, Wild draw. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins wins the face-off. Dermott, Nurse will have to settle it from here and back to Dermott and try to put it back in for the zone. Oh, broken up the play in here. He's been hurt. Yeah, that definitely is almost way out of the zone. That carry off, way too much timing. It's not going to be the easy way to do it. Brown, Dermott, shot, stopped by Gustafsson. 5:33 left to go in the second period. There's been a lot of shots on goal. 55 for Edmonton and 32 for Wilds. Still a lot of time left in this period. Trying to figure out another way if they can get back into it. And as a wiggle put in for Minnesota, here's Zuccarello. Oh, nice take on a tackle for Draisaitl. Finds again Arvidsson. Dishing the zone. Arvidsson for the backhander. That one chopped up. We'll try to get back to Kulak and get to Emerson. Emerson. Backhander saved by Gustafsson. They're at a 5-minute mark in the second period. 7-2 is the score in Minnesota. Now they're off to do one again. Gustafsson trying to let him show off how it's done. Now the win will put in for Faber's team, and now back to Johansson. He got whiffled out. Without the penalty, here's Yarmark. He finds something around the net, and here's Ryan. Ryan chance now find again to Emerson. He's off to Ryan. Reset it again. Great job of the Edmonton Oilers to keep the puck back and forth. Yarmark. Dish again. Kulak. One-timer is going by. Johansson takes it in. Good stop made by Skinner. Back to Kulak. He's off to Perry. Yevengola. Rebound by Skinner. Here's McDavid. And he goes down. Matthew Boldy on a racing chance. Nice stop by Skinner. 4:18 left to go in the second period. Trying to see what they can do to get their goal back. McDavid wins the faceoff. He's Bouchard. He got slammed down. That one went almost way too close for the Edmonton Oilers to get that penalty. And nobody open here. And back to over again to push Nevedov. Rebounded by Bouchard. Broken up by Locko. Shot off the blocker by Skinner. McDavid gets slammed by the boards. Shot play, save. The Oilers have it in control. And Bouchard sends again at Ekholm. He goes stopping. And here goes McDavid. McDavid cutting bounding. For the chance in play is broken up. Moved in, deep pass again to Trennan. Trennan goes in half. Nurse takes the effort. Leaves his zone. Ludova with the butt steal. And Brown has it again to Dermott. 3:09 left to go in the second period. Out to Enrique. Pass it to Nurse. Pass back to Brown. Gives it off to Nurse. Rebounds it. Foligno with the butt steal. Minnesota back the other way in the offensive zone. Here's Ludova shot and another save by Skinner. As it again to Draisaitl. Draisaitl. He didn't go again to Pokolzin. Shot for the effort. And it's stop made. Draisaitl tries one again. Two-time stop. Off to Rossi. Rossi right turn in his zone. And this gets one. Gives back again to Kulak. Deep the zone to Mikulzin. Off to Eriksson, shot. It's blocked up. That's stopped by Garbison. Gustafsson's going to settle down with 2:16 in the second. Now officials are getting ready to prepare for another puck drop. Edmonton 7, Minnesota 2. Minnesota wins another faceoff. Here's Faber. Now finds again to Rosie. Rosie chance on the effort, right toward the wing. And a pass now finds again to Faber. Faber shot. This one is getting whipped up. Arvidsson. Pass to Pokolzin. Pokolzin chance. Off to Arvidsson shot. Off the blocker, put up by Gustafsson. Off to Kulak. Blocked up. And it's back to Kaprizov. Here's Rossi. Rossi trying to look it over. Zuccarello shoots. Good blocker made by Skinner. Here's Johansson. And rebound picks in for Pokolzin. Perry's on his way down. Give and go is broken up. Here's Johansson. Wilds are back in the Oilers territory. Good block down. And Nurse has it over again to find Ryan. Ryan sends it around the back. Yarmark is right toward the back. Nurse. The pass off to Dermott. Dermott shoots it. And this one's wicked wide. Off a deflection, and now this one back to Johansson. Johansson.
1 minute in the second period.
Ryan with his own rebound. Has it over to Perry. We are under a minute remaining in the first period. Yarmark shot. And this one pokes it out. Connor McDavid. Now it's recovered by Nurse. And this one, Eriksson Ek takes it over. Eagles slamming from the board. From the blue line back to Dermott. This one is really like Lane just trying to let somebody get into toward the fight. That is going to be a hard one. This middle range is not letting him go right between the legs. This zone is going to be harmless, but they don't have the right choice enough if they're going to get through it. Here's a chance of playing up for inbounding, and it's off again by Skinner. Lock up. Back to Echo. Deep pass to McDavid. McDavid toward his wheels. Sure save by Gustafsson. Just 8 seconds in the second period before time goes expire. A lot of chance opportunity for Edmonton Oilers, but not enough chance for Minnesota. There's still a little bit of shots to pick up, but great save by Skinner. Bouchard, Brown took over the buzz beater, and that will end the second period. It looks like the extension is picked up for Edmonton, but we'll have to find out for the next period for the third. Keep your eyes peeled for the next one. And that's going to do. A lot of shots on goal for the Edmonton Oilers. But will the Wilds give it back? We'll find out next after this. Stick around. Third period is next after this. This is where it comes down to this. The final period in Minnesota. Well, I hope you're having a fun listener so far, but this one was a lot of extension. And this one was not a lot of work that they have done in every games. I will send it over now to Ballpoint Pen to find out how that happened. Well, this one is really like letting him just turn that over. And just to be believing on it, of how they got done. All this they did was no help at all. That's no joke. They really are letting him swing it right into the zone, and they had no way to protect it, but this is the offensive right and possession. This is really like letting him show how that's done, and better effort is, they're going to get slapped. They're going to get over there killed. And they didn't really think they were going to let them try to do it again with some better attackers like they have done. Now, this is definitely the hard way, what they're going to need to do to try to step in there. This Gustafsson will take the carry with the catching glove. He will stop the play and bound it. If you're joining us for the next game of the night, we got a next one here covered you. We got a good look in between another Canadian team versus the American team, and that will be the Buffalo Sabres. They will be at Ottawa to face against the Senators for the next part of the game at Canadian Tire Century. All the games here will be starting at 7:30 p.m. here for our next coverage of the game of the night of NHL. Then, following along with this, we'll go right into the Eastern versus the Western Conference. But this time, they have something else to change it immediately. There's one way, and there's another way. As he got a great matchup to take on, the Columbus Blue Jackets. They will be facing against the other team, as they will be going up against the other one as well. With this one, of course, the Philadelphia Flyers, or I'm going to say now that this will be okay, the Anaheim Ducks. Well, I don't see anything about this one. The Anaheim Ducks and the Blue Jackets are a very good team to take the effort. So I'm pretty sure that this one is going to be a great matchup to have it all. And finally later, we've got a great one to take on in as the Sharks at home at SAP Century at San Jose to face against the other team. And they'll be playing against the Seattle Kraken. That'll be the all games here, and keep your eyes on the appearances. Games at 7:30 p.m. Then the second game will be the next one on site. That will be at another game that will be also starting here at 7 p.m. And the third game starts at 10 p.m. So all games here will be happening here only on Son of Beast for tonight's game. Foligno, will he have it? Oh, he lost his control of his stick. And this one sends out. Well, he's not going to get the better out of timing and effort. This one is really like letting him just show how that's done. This one is not really the easier way that they're really trying to let somebody else go working in between the sticks of his own. They really are sure enough to keep that one in there, but I don't see how that happened. They really are making this one a harder and not an easier way to do this. This one is nothing to take in now. Here's Brown, and a deep pass to Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Sidesteps across. Here's the backhander, that's blocked up. Where he now finds again to Kaprizov. Kaprizov right to her weight. Here's Faber. Faber a chance to Brodin. And it's back again to Bouchard. Off to Hyman. Oh, Hyman. Here they go. Skin, they got it. Jeff Skinner. That makes it snappy after assisted by Zach Hyman to extend the game. Yeah, looks like they're even. This is why now we can't have a nice day to play hockey. And Oilers have been one of the dominated professional teams to let them win again. This was in their professional day, as they have already been losing their way out of here, and this is not the time to spend their night. Yeah, this is definitely really like how that happened though. And this is what happens. And Minnesota Wild, so definitely losing their effort. They can't play it like this at all. Now what they need to do is try to get their own effort. This needs to be going here correctly. Ekholm finds Bouchard. Good stick lift here for the defensive zone. And it's back to Lockout. Lockout.
Edmonton goal.
Right
His 25th goal of the season, scored by number 53, Jeff Skinner. Is assisted by number 18, Zach Hyman, and by number 2, Evan Bouchard. Time of the goal, 3:12 remaining in the third period. That's Jeff Skinner with the goal, assisted by Zach Hyman and Evan Bouchard in the third at the time, 3:12.
A chance for the out-man play. Behind it. And the save puts in by Skinner. Darnell Nurse with the chance over. The pass finds Fury. Give and go to Giamar. Nurse. In middle. Ryan. Well, stop made by Gustafsson. 15:46 to go in the third period. Hey, if you're looking toward your next game here for the NBA game of the night, we got another one to take you on as you will try to have the next matchup right up in your alley. This one will be another game to pick up and bounding. The Sixers will battle against the other team of the Brooklyn Nets. Then following along with the Western Conference and the Eastern Conference matchup, this will be, I'll never take. The Rockets are facing against the next team opponent, against the Hawks. That'll be at State Farm Arena to have the next game on percentage. That'll be only here on Son of Beast. Keep your eyes on appearances by clicking that subscribe button, and be sure to keep your games year round by watching it on the app or on a device on the TV. You'll watch anytime, right here, anywhere. Bogosian, off to Ryan. Ryan's shot's blocked. And here's Bogosian. Bogosian is right toward the wing. Dermott stops it. Nurse with his own chance. Deep pass to Bogosian. Oh, he's going to definitely do this. Yes, he did. Victor Arvidsson. One-time goal. Now extends it. They're shushing the crowd at XL Energy Center as they have it up in the lead. Well, this extension is definitely letting it just do for one time. That attacker is letting it go right in between. This is what he knows for. And he does have more timing. He got a little bit of a steep lift, and he just had that one shot right in. This has been a one wild to take everywhere in shape. Edmonton Oilers destroying the Minnesota team, and they have been whacking things out of here. Yeah, I know, they're definitely really well liked enough, but they didn't really think that they could definitely try to let them do it again if they want some more timing. Back to Ekholm. Ekholm lost the effort, and it's back to Boldy. Here's Johansson trying to look for three. Off to look. Boldy moves around, block a shot, stopped by Skinner.
Edmonton goal. His 7th goal of the season scored by number 33, Victor Arvidsson. Is assisted by number 92, Vasily Podkolzin, and by number 25, Darnell Nurse. Time of the goal, 5:14 remaining in the third. It's Victor Arvidsson with the goal, assisted by Podkolzin and Darnell Nurse in the third. At the time, 5:14.
Now a 10-2 game in Minnesota. Well, this night is not always a great day to be here. I don't see why, but that was really way over the cannon. And this one was not getting in so well, and they're trying to let them score again. Now that's a problem. They really are not letting someone else to get their better timing effort if you're going to get it done. As Brody Burden puts the face-off, here's the Gorilla. Off to Bruden. Bruden pass to cover. And here's Enrique. Gets a little bump up, and now he has it over. Faber.
Edmonton goal. His 26th goal of the season with 2 goals scored by number 28, Connor Brown. He's assisted by number 93, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, and by number 92, Vasily Podkolzin. Time of the goal, 6 minutes in the third period. It's Connor Brown with the goal, assisted by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, and Podkolzin in the third with the time 6 minutes.
A lot of goals for the Edmonton Oilers. They up the extension. This one was really like letting him just go for some tip. There was some good chance. He wants to hey, take it here. And he had that one here flicking in. You beat over Gustafsson. This one was no option. How did that happen? That one was wicked in. Fans are getting upset. Edmonton Oilers are smoking him out. Now as the Wimbledon put it in for the Minnesota Wilds, here's Zuccarello. Brooks this out. Connor McDavid. Faber with the puck steal. Faber enters back in, and Kulak will have his own chance to have him back out. A deep zone to Hyman. Broken up, and now it's Bruden. Bruden now finds a chance back to
Edmonton
Faber.
goal. His 19th goal of the season scored by number 93, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins.
Can't take the effort.
Was assisted by number 49, Ty Emberson,
What a nice save by Skinner.
and by number 28,
Here's Kaprizov.
Connor Brown. Time of the goal, 6:43 remaining in the third period.
Now here's
That's
Nurse.
Ryan Nugent-Hopkins with the goal,
Chance to
assisted
play
by
to
Ty
Anderson.
Anderson and Connor
They
Brown
come
at
down.
the third
Good
with the
defensive gear to
time
have that one
6:33.
switched down. Now to the F. Fires it. Saved by Skinner. 12:29 left to go in the third period as they're trying to let them get right in towards the shot. But they are out of options as their team is already up for extension 11-2. Here's the win as right now Dermott will have his own chance again to Nurse. Nurse got a little swipe at it. Dermott. And it's over again. Redeflected. Johansson. Holding. Looks it over. The pass. On to Overshawn. On a stick in. That one stays out by Skinner. Off the ground. Looks to Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Hopkins shoots from corner. Stopped by Gustafsson. We haven't passed the midway mark of the period yet. As it looks like they're trying to let them show how it's done. Now they're ready for another face-off. Still trying to catch them in with some lot of perfect timing in particular. McDavid and Leo Draisaitl wins the face-off. And he's going to get slashed, and that will be a penalty on Minnesota. That's how it's going to happen. They are losing their effort.
Minnesota number 13, 2 minutes for slashing.
Yeah, Trenton is definitely not so well to have that 1% out. He had slashed him, and he got just whipped out. This one is no exception of how he had done this. This one is not going to be a great day for Minnesota to keep winning. The Oilers are able to have another power play advantage. They wanted to slow down. They want to try to keep going. Let's hope that they can do this one more.
Minnesota penalty number 13. Yakov Trenton 2 minutes for slashing. Coming to penalty. 11:57 remaining in the third period. That's 2 minute penalty for Minnesota on the slashing. Number 13, Yakov Trenton. Coming to penalty. 11:57 remaining in the third period.
With the buck steal. It's over to Hyman. Off to Draisaitl. Draisaitl gives a spin off to Bouchard. McDavid. Oh, he went wiped down already. Lock goes right toward the wing. In motion. Stop made by Skinner. Has another takeover again to Draisaitl. They give and go look to McDavid. And it's back again to Minnesota. And he got a little swiped out of it. Leon Draisaitl. In toward the wall ball. And shot, stab made by Gustafsson. Nurse looks to Ekholm. Ekholm shoots, glove save. 10:44 remaining in the third period. Only 53 seconds for the Oilers power play. Still getting a lot of time left in the effort. Minnesota trailing for the extension by 9. Nurse wins, got it in. Score for another power play goal. And this is what he have really been doing. And Nurse was given a little bit of deflection. He fired that one in here so quickly, and that one was given to Arvidsson on the right timing. This is what the effort is putting in. He had that one here racing in the bounding, and now he had that one here to give Arvidsson another goal chance. Now this is the big nightmare fuel for Minnesota. They are just getting killed by the Canadian team. Yeah, I know. I mean, how would they have to do that? I mean, they really are letting that one go flopping down. I think we need someone with the next player to do that. Off to Skinner and back to Nurse. Now this one will stay out of his zone. Here's Arvidsson. Arvidsson reaches across. Give and go to Bokolse. Shot wide. Draisaitl. German finds Nurse. And over now to give it over to Brodin. It's broken up. And back to Brodin. Arvidsson. And it's back to Brodin. Now the Wilds are getting position.
His sixth goal of the season with 2 goals scored by number 33, Victor Arvidsson. He's assisted by number 25, Darnell Nurse. And by number 14, Matthias Ekholm. Time of the goal, 10:41 remaining in the third period on the power play goal. That's Victor Arvidsson on the power play goal, assisted by Darnell Nurse and Ekholm in the third. At the time, 10:41.
If you want some more, give some a little bit of chance effort by subscribing to NHL. You will love one of each of those highlights, and if you haven't, you should recommend watching it. Here comes Yamar. Over to Perry, and he done it again. Ryan has got another goal, and they have to shush the crowd now. Wilds fans are enough. They're leaving their seats. They're done. Yeah, they are definitely getting a little bit tired out, and now they have said no more. We're done. We're gone. That's what happened with the goal, and they're taking it Brian with the great shot. Now that one was a good care of it. Gotten it through. Team leads the extension. It's now a 13-2 game in Minnesota. And as the wheel put in for Connor McDavid, he now finding again to Bouchard. The pass to Hyman. Hyman swings around to Skinner. Jeff Skinner, McDavid, backhander, nothing given. Gustafsson settles it down with 9:21 to go in the third period. Now they're ready to do for another face-off. And we'll play it in for Minnesota. Here's Brown. He finds Johansson. Johansson going for three, and Skinner denies it. Officials are gliding in. Getting to the next face-off in particular as the extension is a 13-2. Bouchard wins the face-off. He now finds Hyman. Hyman trying to get away to ignore them. Johansson. Right to her wing. He now finds Rhoda. He finds Hubble. Again to Boldy. He's out back to Johansson and stopped by Skinner. Keep the play alive with 8:45 left to go. Connor McDavid slides it back. The move back to Henrique. One timer for McDavid. Deep the shot. Not enough to beat the goaltender. Hyman seems going to get a little bit of some time to rest, and this will be a next face-off to give. Now the wheel put it in for Minnesota. Roden battles the puck. Now he still gets it. He has a
Edmonton
big
goal.
hit, and
His
now
sixth
it's
goal of the
rolling
season,
again to
scored by
Boldy.
number 10, Derek Ryan.
Boldy shoots it. Another
He's
pass
assisted
stopped
by
made
number
Skinner.
13, Matthias Janmark. And by number 90,
Enrique
Corey Perry.
lost the effort.
Time of the goal,
Off to
10:24
Boldy.
remaining
Oh,
in the
what a
third
nice
period.
timing effort, but
That's
that
Derek
one was
Ryan with the
stopped
goal
too
assisted by
soon.
Matthias Janmark and Connor Perry in the third at
Ryan
10:24.
finds Brown. Brown chance finds Enrique. Enrique, Zuccarello with the butt seal. One-on-one. Take chance. Skinner stops it. Off to Brown. And here's the takeover back to Enrique. Kaprizov has his own chance. Finding again to Rosie. Dumps it into the L zone. The Oilers are in their position. Getting a deep pass again to Arvidsson. For 3 goals will be denied. Makolze toward the middle. Broke out. Draisaitl trying to get away from the attackers. Dermott. Nurse. Backhander. Blocked up. It's relayed by Kaprizov. 7:10 left to go in the third period. Rosie swings it. Saved by Skinner. And we'll have to do some never takes off here. And this one is right behind the net. Kicks it over. Now he finds again a Nurse. Trying to clear the zone out. Now they clear the zone. Arvidsson. Arvidsson. Going for 3. Sidesteps it. And a big save by Gustafsson. Boguslav finds again a Trenton. And this one broke up by Echo. Bouchard finding McDavid. Now it's Boguslav again to Trenton. Here's for Real and again to Guterov. Guterov to Foligno. Bouchard takes it over. And Hyman gets bumped in the corner. Here's a chance for McDavid. And he just can't hold on. 6:12 remaining in the third period. This one's a tight to make the extension for a 13-2 score. As Guterov wins the face-off, here's Fable. Favorite chance now finds Brody. Foligno. Right to her wing. A chance now in opportunity range. Here's Fowler. All the chance now finding Guterov. Guterov shot. Stopped by Skinner. 5:54 left to remain in the third period. Keep your eyes on the next game as we will have the Sabres take on against the Senators. That'll be the next game. Coverage starts at 7:30 p.m. The chance back in play. Poked it out. We'll give some another timing again for Lacko. Lacko pass. Broke up by Bouchard. And he'll clear zone. Now it's back to Faber. Again to Ogren. Faber rebounds it. Grishnitikov again to Lacko. Lacko. Dish off zone. Hat save. Oh, and a two-time effort. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Sails again to Ekholm. Deep the zone. Faber with a buck steal. And Kushnikovkov will give it again to Ogren. Lacko. Shoots. Emerson crouches down to have this puck rebound. Lacko. Chance in play. Stop made. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins finds again at Ekholm. This one is really like letting him just show him how it's done. This one is really not letting a better change out to take the effort on it. And I know this one is really hard to make out one too reliable. Back to Boldy. And Boldy rushing in. Going for it. Saved by Skinner. That one was wasting a one-on-one opportunity. That chance was not really letting him do. But I say now that this was unbelievable. This was keeping it in there for so long. Not really like letting him change out if they ever wanted to do it again. That's how it happened. We're under final 5 minutes, and this game is presented by Discover. And this one will be Nurse. Nurse, Dermot, off the face mask, and it's back to Perry. Here's Johansson, a pass again to Boldy. Boldy keeping it alive. Yarmark is back the air away. And here's Johansson. Johansson bumps him up. Still had a chance. And a big deep over to get Faber. Faber finds again Boldy. Boldy to Eriksson Ek. And a shot. It's blocked up. Skinner gives to Nurse. Edmonton giving another chance. Now Minnesota will have another change off to go back into their zone. And back to Hyman. Hyman. Get one to get a dish off to Nurse. And it's Lacko with a takeoff. Rosie. Off to Brody. Brody got smashed already. McDavid. And here's Kaprizov. Over now finding Zuccarello. Rosie gets hit. And Dermott has it back. Now finds again a Dermott. Here's Draisaitl. A chance to puck holds it. Here's a give and go look to Arvidsson, Draisaitl, and another big escape for the Minnesota team. Here comes Zuccarello. Rosie. That one just can't go after it. Kaprizov. And Zuccarello, he will have it back. That one will put another goal for Minnesota to get back in for this game. Just wait so long. Don't have to mess up with anyone. And that one really stands up to Kaprizov with the tip and then the third eye. That one hit from again to Kaprizov to Zuccarello. That one was not a good goal. I mean, they're waiting it so long to me, but unfortunately, they're unable to get this one to go back. It may not have like enough timing. This one got a little too soon to get there. As the wheel blew in for Kulak, here's another one to Emerson. And Draisaitl has it again, Arvidsson. Arvidsson slides a step. Emerson, glove saved by Gustafsson. 3 minutes remaining in the third period. Here's another change up, and we're off to take the next face off. And as a Morel will in the face off, here's another one to Kaprizov.
His 16th goal of the
Kaprizov with that.
36. Max
Rosie.
Zuccarello.
And it's now rolls again.
He's assisted by number 97. Kirill
able to get the goal shot. Stop by Skinner.
17:01 remaining in the third.
Finding Ryan.
That's Max
And it's back
Zuccarello with
to
the goal,
Bogushaw.
assisted by Kirill
Bogushaw
Kaprizov
right
in the
over toward the
third.
wing.
At the time,
Saves over to
17:01.
Rosie. Glove saved by Skinner. 2:19 remaining in the third period. Who had a better night? I will send it over to Roy Cruz for the player of the game. Well, this one was really well. Keeping the effort out of it was a better having a good offensive timing. And the better way to have it is, we love to have this one coming in straight away for Leon Draisaitl. He's really all over right now. And he had a great changing off with the tape-to-tape zones. They really are pulling in some good string on attackers. They really are looking forward to find with a great save of the night and get best games over. Here's Foligno, back to Nugent Hopkins. He has to get an echo. Dish over to Bouchard. Bouchard. Good poke check. Here's Echo. Shot. Stopped by Gustafsson. Nearing the 92nd mark in the third period. 13-3 is where we left off. And the wheel put it in for Minnesota. Here's Trennan. Trennan slides it. Brewer lost the effort. Poked it up by the goaltender. And now finding Nugent Hopkins. Has a look. Enrique blocked up by Fable. Beats Foligno. Again to Eriksson. Eriksson fires a shot. Glove saved by Skinner. And Bouchard. The dish off again to Hyman. Hit to Enrique. And another bad stop made by Gustafsson. 1 minute left to remain in the third period.
1 minute in the third period.
Off the pad it goes by Skinner. Dish around the net. Now back and forth to McDavid. On a deep pass to Hyman. Give and go to Emerson. And Boldy recovering his way down. Now finds again Eriksson. And it's rebounded by Emerson. So we will have to just try to let them leave it off to be and take out with no goal. They will try to just leave it alone now to get right toward it. Yeah, they really are just definitely killing them. Every time this happens, they're not really exceeding their providences, and they really are letting him just go slowing things down. Now you can get a fan now. They're going to get bumped up now. And that should do 13-3.
That's the end of the game. Your final score for tonight: Edmonton 13 and Minnesota Wild.
Huge credit to have the win on the road trip. Just play it. Just do what you can, and don't let anybody get over to you.
Fans, thank you for joining us here for tonight's game. As we would like you to drive home carefully and get home safely. Have a great night.
Minnesota has been defeated again, as the Oilers take the win 13-3. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again for the next Game of the Night presentation of the NHL. Take care, everybody. Alright guys, thank you very much. This one was absolutely incredible with this runoff. And here's how they did with 3 stars. Connor Brown has 2 goals, 1 assist, and 6 hits. He is really on a show to pick up for back in the postseason. Then, the second star for the Oilers is Stuart Skinner with 65 saves of the game. This one was really letting him just try to put back in bounding, but there's only one number 1 star, and that one goes out to Evan Bouchard. 2 goals, 3 assists, and 2 hits. He made that one a harder and easy change-off, but that wasn't even always the case. Or it does happen now. Yeah, too much to have this one encouraging. I'm just noticing that this one is really a hard way to get through it. Here's how he did right now for Edmonton and Minnesota. 84/68 total shots on goal for Edmonton. It was 131/82 for Minnesota. 14-25 on the time on attack over 448 for the Edmonton Oilers in Minnesota. 81% over 88% for the Edmonton Oilers and for Minnesota. Then 7-minute penalty kill and 9-minute penalty kill with only a 1 power play goal with 141, and the others did not get a power play goal. They only had 31 seconds. That is crazy. We've really seen this. And with nothing to give out, what are you going to do? Well, I guess there's nothing to say now. I mean, you just got to let them take over with their responses. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this part of the game of the night. And with that being said, we're wrapping it up and we're ready to go home. Good night, everybody. Until next time, peace out, folks, for a while as the NHL on EA Sports Game of the Night dial. This is Son of Beast and Terry Crews signing out. Take care, everybody.
If you don't, somebody